terms of awakening and enlightenment, it's just a question, but and I know that it's only us that can take us there. Only we can awaken to ourselves. But then there's also, from what I've been told and taught, we have our spirit guides and we have our angels and different ascended masters that may be helping us in this lifetime on this path. Just wanted to know your thoughts around that.
Well, this is it. And right now, if I wanted to call on Archangel Michael or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden I started to spew out some wisdom. I can call it Archangel Michael. Michael and me are the same, and you and Michael is the same. I don't like those things. I'm against those things because it puts anything that puts mysticism into the simplicity, puts an obstacle in front of people that most people will never get out of. So have a heart, and then you can ask yourself the question called, hey, do I have spirit guides? Is Archangel Michael present right now? I'm not against those dudes, by the way.
Right.
So Archangel Michael would not want you to prematurely use those concepts to block the entry into present.
Yeah.
Archangel Michael is here now. Archangel Michael is you. Spirit guides, sure. Now, if we let ourselves go into the astral level, and we don't go to this level of depth or love, if we stay in the swing of good or bad, and we have all those amazing experiences, chances are we are in the astral level, which is very tempting. It feels good, and we're gonna go swing forever. I mean, forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm totally against any kind of astral level, any kind of mystification, because I know how simple it is to be there. I know how much suffering people have. The solution is right there. And the more we mystify it, the more we let the mind mystify it for us, it becomes.
Right.
So if I had a good relationship with Jesus, Jesus come into my heart, be with me. Okay, ooh, feels good. And if I want to know anything, I'm okay not to know anything, but if I need to know something, she will tell me. If it's an ascended master, it'll let me know that, hey, dude, by the way, I'm called Saint Teresa. Prior to the simple event, it's not an event, but you know what I mean. Prior to the simple event of dropping into no time, being with it, all those things you mentioned are great obstacles.
Yeah.
That we can go on, and God knows how many years I spent with that. I
That's
mean,
right.
everything I'm talking about, I didn't read in books. I went to the best spiritual schools in existence. I had plenty of money. I spent 7 years in the forest meditating. I did every kind of meditation. I did every kind of angel reading, spiritual guides, astral traveling. And at one time, I had the great fortune of spending time with some Indians in South America. I don't know if you saw it in my video or not.
No, I haven't seen that one.
And knowing this many things about this many things, knowing all the mystical everything and counter-rotating spinning of my Merkaba and everything.
Yeah.
I went to visit some Indians in South America. The shaman lets me stay with them for 3.5 months. And what I noticed is the first morning I got up after scratching myself to death from all the bugs, is that I know 1,000 times more than those people.
Huh.
My mind was going, when are we going to learn something? When am I going to do something? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
I wonder how this is. Everybody was sitting, smiling, just sitting. They didn't need to do anything. They were actually sitting and being. I was the only one whose mind was running.
Yeah.
So I still didn't get to simplicity at that time, but it's like, wow, how much does it help me to know that much? Especially I found the mystifications are really harmful
Yeah.
because the mind really gets off on it. And the mind gets off on the mystical experience. Hey, Susie, come over, let's have a coffee and let me tell you my mystical
Yeah.
experience. And then the mind makes it bigger and bigger and bigger, swaying in the astral, in the colors, and feels good.
Yeah.
And while your being is just just a millimeter away, a little bit deeper, consistent, always there, being with you, waiting for you. No swing, no opposites. All you have to do is be with it and do nothing. So I am against a few things, and I know it's not fashionable for spiritual teachers to be against something,
Yeah.
but I think it's time to say that the king has no clothes. If all those things worked, where are the millions of people who are awake? I'm against meditation, not because I'm against meditation. I'm against anything that involves time. I'm against mystifying. I'm against spiritual guides. I'm not against the guides. I'm against dealing with them prematurely.
Yeah. The concept. Yeah.
There is awakening and there is not.
Yeah. Well, the understanding is that they will help you, they will guide you, but really, and that's what I've been through is looking here, looking there, going there, reading this book and talking to this teacher and everywhere except here.
Exactly.
Which, yeah. So now being here, I see the difference of running, trying to find answers, and sitting and getting the answers.
This is it. This is the answer. Now, from here on, if it depends and stay here, and if a universe brings you something where you need to address Archangel Michael, right?
Yeah.
That's for a reason then.
Yeah.
What I mean is that's in the flow of the loving being. So maybe Archangel Michael, if he exists, will bring you the healing, for example. You're not going to refuse it.
Right.
But first, in order to dial God, you have to know what the number is. You have to be in the space of receiving, right?
Yeah.
In this space, Archangel Michael is actually a reality. Before this space, Archangel Michael is a concept.
Yeah.
The concept of Archangel Michael is different than Archangel Michael. So I'm for simplification very much.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying because I heard about the simplicity of just being.
Right.
And my mind kept saying, no, it can't be that simple. There has to be something more.
That's right.
It can't be just sitting here.
Right.
Yeah. And so now I get the full understanding and have experienced it for myself now and feel the difference of what it is. And more is like, it's making sense now.
Yeah, and isn't it wonderful to be together like this?
Yes.
I mean, you and me don't know each other. We met for a few minutes, right? But I feel like you're my sister. You're my, like there's this wonderful feeling. I don't need to know what you do, how you do, who you are.
Right. Yeah.
It's this amazing feeling develops between people, and the thought of harming anybody is not possible.
Right. Yeah. There's love and compassion
Yeah.
just naturally. Yeah.
Natural. I don't need to forgive anyone. I don't need
Yeah.
to be good. I don't need to uh, working. I don't need to do behavior modification on me. I don't need to modify any behavior. I'm just being.
Yeah.
My 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 behavior will be automatically the way it should be for an awakened being,
Yeah.
and the mind will interpret that as a nice.
Yeah. And for a long time, I thought I had to fix myself and get to a place where I was worthy enough to
Right,
awaken.
right, exactly. And all those concepts, you see, I don't know, and I don't care who designed them or how it came about, but
Yeah.
they block us from the simplicity. It's I I like the phrase "it's your birthright."
Yes.
I've used it.
Yeah.
I've used it a lot. But if it's my birthright, what do I need to deserve? If I'm a prince, Prince Charles didn't need to deserve to be a prince. He was born into it.
Right.
He happened to be a nice man. If he was a horrible man, he would still be prince. It is his birthright. Now, our birthright is this ratio of alignment between inner and outer, and line up with the rest of it. That's your birthright. No deserving necessary. If Hitler and Stalin stepped out of duality, they would have no karma. Bingo, that's it. So I'm using extremes.
Yeah.
It's instant and it's everyone's birthright, including the people who are bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
The joy of being.
Thank you. This was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. My pleasure.
That was wonderful.